What up, what up? It's Nier time, my friends. Which is crazy, because I just finished Nier yesterday and I get to play more Nier. Isn't that stupendous? Isn't that just fantastic? Oh, you have no idea. I feel so liberated. Welcome to the stream. Happy May the 4th, which is a fake holiday. And we can thank Disney for making it official so they can sell more merch. Because what else would they do if not to sell us future products? But, welcome Ash. Why are your messages, why do they never appear on the fucking stream like they should? Like, this is fucking worse. That is not the layout I want to be on. I know, why does this never work when I want it to work? Like, I hate that. As much as I love the text box, it's a great thing and it's a great feature. Sometimes I legit don't know what it does. It's pretty crazy, honestly. But, I wanted to do my Nier raids, and I figured why not stream them since I'm not doing them this week with my static. And yeah, I'm glad you're having a day. It's better than having a week, you know, it's better than having a month. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty chill today. I actually want to record in a little bit, so that might be something that I do in the near future. Just because I want to catch up on some stuff. I know I'm behind. I want to be completely done with Nier, like, tomorrow and the day after. So the Fire Emblem stream that I said would happen on Friday won't happen on Friday. Nice. Won't happen on Friday because I will be playing Resident Evil. I can tell you right now I'm going to be playing Resident Evil, so that's just not going to happen. Like, what the fuck? So I already know that that's not going to happen, so when I remembered that Resident Evil was this Friday, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to play Resident Evil and just call it a day. At least I'm honest with myself, you know? I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm gonna randomly start streaming on Friday. And then after I finish Nier, I'm going back to Final Fantasy. And then after that, I kind of want to do like a fun playthrough. I want to mix it up, you know, do something crazy, something cool. But other than that, I'm pretty chill. I also want to stream E12. But I said to myself this week that, like, I'm definitely not getting to it while I'm still doing Resident Evil 7 or Resident Evil 8. So, like, this whole weekend for me is just like Resident Evil 8. Like, I know I'm probably going to get it later on in the day because that's usually when my mail specifically comes in. I never buy digital games because that's a fucking trap and a mistake that you're going to regret someday. And, yeah, I always like to at least own a physical copy of something I like so much, you know? So that's what I'm gonna do. Why not a Prince of Persia LP after Final Fantasy? Because I don't have many Prince of Persia games to play. And Prince of Persia, I know I'm gonna be stuck on it. Horizon Zero Dawn is a summer game. That and God of War are like major summer projects that I'm gonna do, for sure. That year, or this year, I want to be at The Witcher in June, and I want to be at those games in July. Because there's nothing coming out really this summer that I could think of off the top of my head. Right? There's nothing coming out this summer. I'm correct in saying that. I'm not getting Ratchet and Clank anymore. I'd rather save my money. What else am I getting? I can't even remember at this point. Oh well. Zero Dawn. Yeah, it'll happen at some point. Definitely. Why? I don't know how we could not fill when we're only missing DPS. That just doesn't make any sense in my head at all. Especially for current content. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. On a Tuesday of all days. See, I don't even know if I'll like Horizon Zero Dawn. It doesn't really seem like a game I'd really enjoy, you know? I know that like, I just kind of got it just cause. I think it was on sale. And I was like, fuck it, sure. It's a game that everyone talks about. And like back in the day, I would have already played and beaten most of this stuff, but oh, there it is. But what? No, oh my god, fuck off. Thank you. You can't put stuff in your retain. Oh my god, I'm so screwed. I fucked myself by sitting here talking. Hopefully this party finder fucks off and I can get in more people, or change my inventory rather. It's not. We're gonna get the healers. There's just a lot of games. I don't know. I just bought it because it was like a big game that everyone talked about, and I know I'll play it. It's just like, see, that's my thing. Like, all my friends want me to rush through like 50 fucking games a week, which is literally not feasible because they don't even fucking clear games that fast. But I know I'm gonna get to these games. Like, I know for a fact that, like, in my head, I know I'm going to get to them. I know that someday soon I'll get around to playing them. I have no problem saying that to myself. I'm not like some race car that needs to drag myself through this shit anymore, because honestly I just don't prefer to do that. So I'm just working my own pace. I know I'm gonna get to shit, but you can't make everyone happy. So, and quite often in life you can make no one happy, because people are just not built to be made happy, which is why I don't like people. Horizon Zero Dawn is really good. I mean, I hope so. I mean, everyone says Skyrim is one of the best games ever, and I actually cannot sit through a playthrough of Skyrim at all. I just fucking can't. Is that a gunbreaker blade? What the fuck gun? I don't even care. I don't even know what gunbreaker blade this man is using. Yeah, I'm hoping during the summer I can get around to a lot of games that I really want to do playthroughs on, because I've been wanting to do a playthrough of fucking Minish Cap for like 3 years now, and I just either haven't had the motivation, the time, or I just felt like it would be really bad to start a Minish Cap playthrough in the middle of like 5 other games. You know, like that just doesn't feel right. And unfortunately, games come out and I can't get to everything. I'm not saying specifically you, but I have one friend who's asked me to play fucking Witcher, you know, forever, although he never plays the games I recommend him, but we're going to skip over that point. And just, it wasn't on my radar until like 2018, and in 2018 I had probably one of the biggest sessions of gaming I ever did, and I was kind of burnt out after Odyssey. In the same way that after Valhalla, I was a little bit burnt out. You know, just for a couple of months, I was just kind of like, wow, that's a 100-hour playthrough. Yeah, Okami was good, but Okami's like a Zelda-style game. I don't know if I'll like Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know anything about it. I never look up games before I buy them. That's actually just an intentional decision that I make. I fucking hate now where you're supposed to buy a game and then you go everywhere on the internet, there's a fucking trailer for it or some stupid shit. I just like buying games and just experiencing it. I feel like I shouldn't have to have a trailer, you know, tell me what's good, what's bad, what's hype, what isn't, you know? I should just experience it and I hate to use the E word because it's such a fucking buzzword nowadays. Those are some of the best playthroughs I've ever had. I didn't know what I was getting into, and I had fun. So I'm intentionally not, I don't spend all day Googling games I haven't played yet. I just feel like that's how games should be, you know? Like, back in the day, you just got games because they were on your console as a kid. It was like, yeah, of course you played a Mario game. You had an NES. Like, what else are you gonna fucking play? You're not playing Sonic. Kind of how I got into Pikmin, honestly, because Pikmin 2 was really, really fun, and I would have missed out on it. I don't know why I reprised that. I would have missed out on Pikmin 2 if I never played Pikmin 1, and Pikmin 1 was fun as fuck. I love that game. They went above and beyond with those games, and 3 isn't bad. Someday I gotta have a Pikmin 3 stream again and go back and like do all the stuff for Pikmin 3. I'm like right at the end of it, and I haven't done a Pikmin 3 stream in a while, so I hate this mechanic. And by hate it, I mean it sucks to be anyone who's tanking, who's running with me. Man, I love being a tank. So much privilege. hope I didn't lose. I think I lost it. Fuck, whatever. Yeah, that's just skill speed. By the way, we're killing this thing way fucking early. Yeah, but I did like Okami. I mean, there's other games probably. I just don't think everything's necessarily a stream game. I don't really like streaming playthroughs. That's just kind of not how I evolved as a content creator. Because I can tell you, like, specifically the people I used to watch playthroughs on, like, streaming just wasn't a thing back then. They used to have a Justin TV. No one even knows what the fuck Justin TV is. You have to Google that shit, probably. Yeah, you're an old head if you know what Justin TV became. And that's the crazy part, is like a bunch of dudes just kind of shitposting on Justin TV back in the day. You would have no idea what that would have become by today's standards. And that's the crazy part, is it's like a completely different animal. We exist in a completely different universe now. What the fuck? Thank you. It's not even remotely close to how it was back in the day. So yeah, the Fire Emblem conclusion will probably be next Friday. Just as a heads up. I'll play on Wednesday. The only way I could play Fire Emblem on Friday is if I play it like early in the day. That's it. That's the only way I could play Fire Emblem on Friday, is if I play it early in the day. I don't want to promise it, but I also don't want to be like, oh, you missed it, you didn't show up in time, so I guess it just sucks to be you. I hate doing that. I like to at least give you at least a couple hours in advance for my streams. Fuck. That was a waste. Yeah, remember when this was a Nier Automata raid? I don't. Still, it has blood HP value. Like the whole raid is bosses with high HP value. Well, it's an alliance raid. They have to have high HP. But look how much you delete these fuckers, right? Like this raid is almost 2 years old at this point. Believe it or not, it was like a year and a half old. I remember when this shit came out. I was like, wow, this is crazy, man. Because like a Final Fantasy Tactics crossover is a little bit different than having a Nier Automata crossover in a Final Fantasy MMO. I'll be real with you. It does hit differently. And since then I played both Nier games since then. Well, not the original. I'm never gonna find that again. I had so many chances to buy Nier, the American one, Nier Gestalt, I think it's called, and I just never did. I walked by that game 1,000 fucking times on GameStop. And who would have thought a bunch of games with some androids in it would have convinced me, like, to buy it. It's crazy, I know. Let me know what the volume is good or not. By the way, welcome, Raiden. Have you cleared E12 yet, Raiden? Because I'm going to start clearing that, or I'm going to start proccing it. I would say this week, but next week for sure. Because I'm very behind, and I just want my mount. I don't even really care much for the chess piece or anything. I just want my mount, my 8 pages to buy the thing, and then that's it. 8 page to buy the weapon, and I want the caster chest. Because I want to get the blue mage shit, just in case I do blue mage. Like, blue mage is probably going to be the one big piece of content I don't touch in this game. Until, like, much, much later in life. Or, I say, like it's a fucking life goal. I mean, like, literally, it's going to be something that I don't really tap into until way later. I mean, I don't think any of the raid bosses this time have a lot of health. I remember when Thunder God had a shit ton of health. And killing Thunder God was like trying to clear an Extreme Primal, and just most people are just unfortunately not prepared to do a fucking Extreme Primal in their Alliance raid. They're just not. So every week killing Thunder God was like pulling fucking teeth. I remember this. Every single week. It was a goddamn disaster trying to convince people. You had to explain to everyone how you fucking figure it out, and just, oh my god, just fuck me, man. Hey, when you get marked for the big orb, I don't remember what the big orb is called. When you get marked for the big orb, you need to run to your platform's back or the platform that's clockwise, right? I think it was. So you tell people clockwise, they run the other way. They don't run at all. They do every other thing but the thing they're supposed to do. Good times. Because I'm still doing Regine and diamond weapon for over 3 weeks. Regine is not dropping the mount or hair. Oh, you're doing Savage. Man, I wish I was you. I'm a salty piece of shit. I want to do that shit Savage, man. I want to get my stupid mount. I don't even want the hairstyle. I just want Cerberus. That's it. I don't care. I will do it once. I mean, I want the glamour for the Bajta gear, the Law's Order, but I really only want it for casters and healers. I don't think the tank armor looks good this time. Did I even roll on this shit? I don't even remember. But yeah, I already got my diamond mounts. Or I didn't get the mount, I got the totems, I'm sorry. I already have my totems, so I'm good. I'm set. I'm set, Chief. And then in a couple of months, I might go back to farming it later, but I'd rather focus on E12 before I go back to farming diamond weapon. You know, because I just want to get the mount from E12 first. That's more important to me, because I know I'm guaranteed to get the Mecha Bahamut. I'm just annoyed, obviously, that, like, I have to wait for it to be patched into the fucking game that you could buy it, but whatever. That's fine. It ain't no big deal. That's like, initially I was like, oh, I'm gonna farm it till I get it. Nice 20k Fey Blessing, by the way. But now I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I got bigger things to worry about on this game, and my time is very limited. Because I know I want to do playthroughs and stuff, so... That's why I'm trying to expand the channel. There's going to be a video that comes out on the other channel, and I want to start doing video essays, because believe it or not, I actually once wrote an essay about Final Fantasy VI, and it was halfway finished. Like, I finished most of the stuff about the World of Balance, and then I just stopped. I never finished the essay, and I started writing this over a decade ago in like 2008, and I just never finished it. Wait, Delibrum is really easy on Savage? Please take me with you. I'll do whatever. I'm serious. I'll do fucking anything to get that. You have no idea. I'm so thirsty for that fucking mount. And I'm probably never going to use it. Does it play any music or some shit? Did you clear it? Oh, I rolled a 96 on the fucking diamond mount. You want to know what I got beat by? A 98. That happened to me 4 times in 1 week. I rolled a 90 on something and got nothing. I literally got nothing. I didn't get the mount. That happened to me 4 times last week. Or I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago. And then it happened to me last week too. There's some things I said in anger that I can't repeat on this stream. I was really fucking mad. Like, actually really mad. I don't think I've ever been actually really mad on my channel. Like, maybe I've been really, like, pissed off at a game, or, like, maybe the game glitched out, or it fucking undid my progress or some shit, or it crashed and it didn't save. I've never been actually, like, fucking foaming at the mouth, seething at a fucking game on my channel, and I try not to get mad anymore like that. I used to get really fucking mad at shit, and I just try not to anymore. Shit pisses me the fuck off, man. Shit actually fucking annoys me. And it gets to the point that I can't even speak English when I'm fucking mad. Says the warrior in Inner Release. Convenient self-destruction. I just want my fucking Cerberus, and I want to do Baldesia and just get my fucking Demiasma. And that's it. I just want to do it, man. Like, I should have done it last expansion. I'm such a bitch. I should have just done it. But last expansion, I was focusing on clearing Final Omega and getting my stuff. And by the time I was done with Final Omega and sitting... Like, once you sit through Eureka, you don't want to sit through no more shit. I'll be real with you. Once you get to level 60 in Eureka, do you want to fucking stay there longer and torture yourself? Oh, shit. I didn't even see this. Probably not. Lol. Boy, it really sucks when they give that to the fucking main tank. I really should be exempt from that. There's a way to time it where you pull it back just enough and then you onslaught inward. Who's messaging me? I'm scared. I don't even recognize this person messaging me, so either one of my friends changed their Discord picture, or I don't even know. I don't know who's messaging me. I'm kind of scared. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, well, he's dead. Usually he jumps before you can kill it. Yeah, see, her dialogue is actually too slow. We've already killed him. I hate that shit, man, so much. Who is this? I would love to stream DR Savage. But that's the thing, I don't know anything about it. I kind of looked at a guide and I'm like, there's slimes and other shit. I'm sure it's not as hard as a normal Savage, but I'm sure the accountability per person is probably pretty high, all things considered. Alright, fuck you guys. I'm sorry, I waited for the samurai to show up. Fuck that guy, I guess. Oh my god, I fucked up. I'm gonna lose my cleave because of that. Just fucking kill me. Just fucking kill me. I'm getting my warrior weapon just so I can meld skill speed on it. I don't care. I'm getting the warrior relic. That's gonna be my third highest priority. How do you not dodge that? You know, I feel like my controller malfunctioned one time. And I still dodged it, because it had me walking in circles on the right part of the arena, which was pretty sweet. Oh boy. Whenever you're on Gilga, we should do some shit. I don't know. It doesn't matter what it is. Because that's the thing, I kind of like Bajja when you're leveling. I think Bajja leveling is way better than Eureka leveling. Like, Eureka leveling is like, hey, there's a cutscene every few levels, until then, see you later, fucker. Just kill shit for like 8 hours to get to max level. And it's actually like the worst. It's boring, it's bland. You're basically following a train of people that you can't keep up with because you don't have mount privileges and shit. And that's why the Regalia was such a good fucking addition, because it allowed people to ferry party members who otherwise were not going to be able to keep up with the train. And that's why the Regalia was such a good addition when it came out, and it was so necessary. What? Whatever. It was so necessary if you actually like wanted to do Eureka. But Bajja's post game is fucking trash. Like, actually fucking bad. What are you doing? This is mine. Who's tanking that? Okay, good. His whole party ditched him. They're gonna kill the other one first. Sure, I'll upheaval. My timer's gonna get fixed anyway. But yeah, Bajja's post game is just not great. It's not trash. But, like, Castrum, apparently people went back to not doing Castrum, which it is fucking hilarious to me that people still do not want to do Castrum Lacus Latore. People still do not want to do it, even after it gives 5 crystals. And I don't know. Like, I know adventuring forays can definitely work. The problem is, like, incentivizing people to want to do them over just logging in, doing an expert, and leaving. and like making sure that the content itself does not just fucking disappear, you know, and like die, basically. Because I guarantee you, if I go into Eureka right now, Eureka's a disaster. Dead. Because I went into Eureka, like, there's people in it. It's just not fun without 100 people all hitting the same monster, you know? It's not the same. And that's the biggest problem. Is I loved Eureka. The problem is that grinding and leveling in it is not fucking fun at all. It is not a fun experience until you're max level. When you're max level, Eureka's fun as fuck. Like, you have a ton of fun. It's like Monster Hunter, basically. It's literally just cheesier Monster Hunter with friends. And with a big group. And there's some mechanics and stuff, and I mean, like, yeah, it's whatever. Eureka was open, you killed hard if you run solo. It's impossible to do Eureka solo, I'm pretty sure. You have to have a party. Which is fine, because it's an MMO, right? It's like, alright, cool, that makes sense. But yeah, Bajja is you can't do anything. Oh, shit. See, I don't necessarily think being locked out's bad. It's just that if you're a higher level player, there's no reason for you to go back down to lower level areas. You don't really get like a proportional amount that's worth helping people. So as a high level in Bajja to hit 15, I just sat around the upper level. Like, smaller stuff will spawn, but by the time you go there, do it, and come back, which is like a 5-minute endeavor, you could have already done something else, you know? And it's like, well, what's the best usage of my time? And it's not going back to the teleport, running out to the middle of nowhere to do that, and then coming back again. So I'm interested to see what they do for Zadnor. I hope they give ways to get all the other stuff, you know? Because, Lord, I want my fucking Law's Order armor. You have no idea. I want it so fucking bad. Not as badly as the Elemental armor. When I saw the Elemental armor, I knew that was something I wanted. Like, wanted. There was no doubt in my mind that I wanted that shit. But yeah, the problem is just that the end game is just really poor for Bajja. It's not trash, it's just not very fun. Because I've had cash from runs that weren't full. I don't think you could ever find... See, that's the other thing, though. Like, making these extra queues that you have to do while in an instance, I think is just not a great idea. Because people want to join... Like, I think it should just be in the Duty Finder. And maybe you could access it while you're in there, but, like, I feel like most people just want to access shit from the Duty Finder, especially when it's one of these things, you know? It's a lot of out-of-the-way shit you need to do, and then it's a big commitment, and then it's difficult, and then the rewards aren't even really that great. Like, you're really just doing it for glamour pieces, in all honesty. And while there's nothing wrong with having glamour pieces that are hard to get, like... fuck me. Like, doing all these different adventuring forays, there needs to be something that you get for them outside of glamour. Because otherwise it's just a bunch of people farming for glamour that they know they're not going to be able to get later. So that's like my summer project, really, is to just do DR. And then maybe go back and get the BA mount. That's like my biggest project, I'd say. Whatever. Yeah, having to explain Thunder God was probably one of my least fun fights, which is ironic because it's a very fun fight.
How long was that put down? Okay. We can't. We don't have time. It's gonna burst. I was trying to count to 10 in my head. That was a little early. But yeah, other than that, like that, it's just like that, Blue Mage, and a bunch of relics. You know, like I wanted to finish the Stormblood relics, but like I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like FFT raids are still the best. Yeah, I kind of, looking back, I like them more now. Like, Heaven's Orb was cool. The Labyrinth stuff isn't bad, but you can't really beat the tactics raids. It's really just Evilise, because some of it's Final Fantasy XII, which is cool. Because they also expanded a lot of lore, world lore. The Nier raids didn't really give us any fucking lore at all. Like, it's just like, alright, cool, there's a bunch of stuff from... Two of the raids are Automata inspired. The last one is like half and half between that and a game that wasn't even out when the raid came out. It's like, okay, that's cool, I guess. Oh, I thought I did this wrong. Didn't really add any story. It didn't really have, you know, 2B and 9S as actual, like, big characters in the raid. And so I'm just kind of like, well, that's kind of weird. Like, even Ramza shows up in the tactics raids. Fran is in there, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see more of it. Like, Bwagi, I don't even know how to pronounce that bitch's name. Bwagi's in the Bajjish stuff now. That's why you needed to complete it, because it was required story, you know? So, credit to that. That's actually kind of cool. All these characters from other storylines are starting to intersect. So who knows, maybe in a patch or in an expansion or so, you might need to complete all the Eden raids, because Rin will be relevant again, maybe. That's why Graha being introduced the way he was kind of cool, because it was like, wow, they've never done this with a side character from a secondary thing, you know? The only other character they did that for is Estinian. That's the only other character that I could think of off the top of my head where he's involved in some side quest that you may not need to do, and he's also a main character. Because he's in the Dragoon quest even if you're in the middle of 3.3, which makes no sense. Like, canonically speaking, that would make no sense, so they have to happen way earlier. I don't know when you push this guy. I really hope he doesn't run. Okay. Wow, this fucking sucks. I'm gonna take this. Fuck you. Joke's on you, fucker. I'll take the Vuln stack. I wonder if there's a group out there that's killed him. Oh, hilarious. Oh, hilarious. Doubly hilarious. I'll take it. Lol. That's hilarious. I like it when the side content expands upon the normal lore, you know? I think that that's always the most fulfilling thing that they could do in a game. So it feels like you're not wasting your time doing something that's irrelevant. I mean, most people in this game just fucking button mash through the cutscenes anyway, which I think is... It's really disappointing because this game has a lot of really good story. And obviously, like, people, you know, applaud it. There's a lot of people that like it. Like, do I watch every cutscene? Of course not. And people who watch these streams know that I don't watch every cutscene. If it's voice acted, I'm guaranteed to watch it. But that's the thing, is that they very rarely voice act in this game. No, go fuck yourself. What kind of group formation is this? we're gonna get a... Hopefully we killed them before. Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen. Alright, cool. We don't know what the next 24-man is, right? I don't think so. Yeah, it's hilarious, by the way. We don't know what the next 24-man is. We know what the next 8-man is, but we don't know what future content is. They said it's something original to this game. It's not going to be another crossover, which I'm not totally against. I just hope it's something cool, like it gives us more story, and we fight cool bosses. Because the Nier raid kind of ended up being a letdown, in my opinion. Oh my god, I just realized I forgot to do the stupid weekly quest for these stupid fucking dwarves. Man, like, come on. Why the fuck would you have story locked behind a weekly shit? Whatever. I forgot to do it. That's on me. I literally just fucking forgot. It's just that simple. Whatever. I'm gonna do it right after this so I don't fucking forget. I'm actually kind of annoyed because I was on last night and I was like, wait a minute, what do I need to do right now? And it's not on the weekly timer, so I didn't fucking do it. It's dumb. Oh, hold on. Where's the stupid chest? Yeah, so these pods, by the way, always drop now. I'm not getting it this time, but I can pretend. I don't even want this. No, fuck that. So there's no more aligned shared pod. There's only just this. So if you just run this enough, you're just gonna get it someday. It's guaranteed to drop 100%, and it's a 1 out of however many people remain in your party when loot time comes around. I don't have any space in my fucking inventory, so let me clear it up. Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna get it. It's fine. Like, who even wants that shit? I don't even know if anyone can get it. What'd I get? Weight of the World Prelude? Okay, thanks. There won't be any 24-man? Like, there's a 6... Not anymore. Not for this patch, no. Tower is the last one. Actually, I don't want to play Warrior. Tower's the last one. And then there... And whatever comes next expansion is whatever comes next expansion. There is 6-ish... months, I presume, left to the fall. Probably the next will be linked to Final Fantasy X Ultima stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're doing Final Fantasy X on the moon or whatever it's gonna be. I just know that we are doing moon shit. So people are throwing out, like, Lunarians are gonna show up, and, all the elemental fiends will show up, right? I personally think that that'll be more of a trial thing. They'll probably send one to bitch out and be like a story mode battle like the Sapphire weapon was. But, like, probably most of them will be their own fights. I mean, they already know this. They're just keeping it under wraps until the time comes. I'm just kind of sad that the 24-mans ended up being a little disappointing. A little. Or this time around. Like, it really just ends up being the story, and then I just think that Tower is both story and otherwise. I cannot believe, like, it's just not a fucking weekly thing, and that really bothers me. I looked right in the timers menu. I looked right in here. It doesn't say anything about the dwarf quest, so I didn't do it. And I thought about it, and I was like, I should log in and do it right now, and I didn't. So I'm just going to be a week behind. There's nothing I can do about it. I literally thought about it. I was like, wow, that is something I need to do. I didn't even think about doing it on a stream. I was like, I'll do it tonight, and then I didn't fucking do it. So, that's nice. Still Tide is closer, as dumb as that is. For this very vital story. What will we do without the very important story of the dwarves? You know, the problem with the writing with the Nier raid is that it's way too tongue-in-cheek. It's way too taken seriously. They amped it up to 11. It's funny in the moment, but, like, there was no real story to back up anything that we did. So it kind of just ends up feeling empty a little bit. What? Oh, I already have this. That's nice. Yeah, I was supposed to do this dude's stupid fucking quest. Whatever. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. It's literally running. I just need to do this shit on Tuesday, because I just need to do all my weekly shit on Tuesday, so I don't even need to think about it. And I never do it. This way. For some reason. I'm not that smart, clearly. Because if I was smart, I would just get it the fuck done and be over with it. I don't know what I'm looking for. It's actually inside the bunker. Oh. And then they make you run through the whole dungeon again. Like, I'm not really sure what happened with this Alliance raid. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could be some COVID shit. Because it feels very bare bones. And I don't know if Yoko Taro is just being intentionally vague with the story of this shit. But, like, you could have replaced everything to do with Yorha and the androids with just, like, ancient dwarven shit. And other than, like, the visuals and the music, it would have just been a raid about the ancient Ronkins and the dwarves or something. Like, nothing about this was distinctly, like, Nier. Other than 2B and just, you know, the whole android shit. Alright, we just go down. Because it's Yoko Taro's stuff that narrate everything that man creates can't be straightforward. It has to be hidden implication shit. The only thing we know about his stuff is at the end. No one can live because everything is already hell and can't be fixed. I mean, pretty much. He wanted... And I like his storytelling. But the thing is, it has to be complete. And I don't think this raid tier, or this specific Alliance raid, was very complete. It wasn't bad. I mean, I would say that Heaven's Ward was pretty bland. Outside of hunting demons. Like, yeah, you get to see some stuff from, like, the Umbral eras that passed. But other than that, I mean, like, what are we really doing? Like, what am I really doing right now? Just running through shit. Like, maybe it was just because I literally beat the game, like, a week before I did the tower. But I think that the tower in Automata is one of the best sequences I played in the game in a long time. And then to play it in this game, even with the conversion to, like, MMO combat and shit, was kind of a letdown. You know, I feel like that could have been way better. Because there's a lot of stuff that Nier can relate to with the protagonist of this game. I mean, like, this game's story is very depressing. There's a lot of fucked up shit that happened. Where is it? Oh, look at this. That's hilarious. They could just do that. You know? But they definitely focus way too much on the dwarves, and the dwarves are just not great characters. Like, they're just memes. And they're not even a funny meme that you could constantly push and push. There's like maybe one or two screenshots worth keeping because it's really tongue-in-cheek meta humor. But this game has already done tongue-in-cheek meta humor. You know, like, how many times they gotta make fun of me for basically being some bitch boy's errand boy so I can fetch them shit. That's like most of A Realm Reborn, to the point that A Realm Reborn kind of made fun of that. They're like, hey, do you enjoy running around doing little fucking shit for people you're not even gonna remember? So, I'm a week behind on that. That was very meaningful stuff. Anyway. That's why I'm just not a fan of the Nier raid. Oh, shit. What's this? Let's see. My roulette's gonna pop, by the way. Totally. Because I'm in a cutscene now. Can you wait for the Avengers raid in 7.0? They're gonna die on the hill of that game, by the way. They're totally gonna die on it. God, I really don't care about this anymore. And I like the dwarves, because I like them in Final Fantasy IV, but man, I don't like this. Yeah, Final Fantasy aims for a general or happy end, that's true. Only game with a harsh ending was Crisis Core, yeah, and that's, in my opinion, one of the best storylines that Final Fantasy ever had. I mean, if he bursts in flames, so be it, but it's not his game. Like, he has to confine within the realm of 14. This is Final Fantasy 14 first. If he wants to make a Nier MMO, he's more than happy to. If he can get Square Enix to do anything meaningful for once, he's more than welcome to. But first and foremost, this is a Final Fantasy game. And moreover, it's Yoshi P's game. Because I like to separate this from the trash that's the rest of this franchise at this point. So yeah, like, I don't know. Usually this game is a little bit too heavy with the story and the explanations, to the point that they'll more or less explain something directly right back at you after you've already understood it once or twice. Like with this raid, they didn't even really explain any of it. So maybe you have to do these weekly quests to get it, but I just feel like having to force someone to wait like an extra week or two or a month or whatever to get the full picture is not great. I feel like that's just like extra throwing some time on, you know? And we don't need to do that. There you go. Litany. Don't ask me what I'm going to do with all these litany books, because even I don't know. And don't ask me what I'm going to do with all these coins, because even I don't know what I'm going to do with them. And they need to really give more time-worn artifacts from DR. Like 3 minimum. Because I cannot do 15 runs of that for a relic. That is too much, even by my standards. And I'm kind of a masochist. Actually, do I have return? Okay, thank you. It's like his way or no way. You can't budge this man, mean the mill. You can't, he's very stubborn. But it works. It works for him in his games. And see, because of that, I can't, like, shit on it. I mean, Kojima was that way, too. And he is one of the most iconic franchises of all time under his belt. He has 2, and he's worked on more. Actually, well, he has 1, and then, you know, Zone of the Enders was popular because his name was on it. Death Stranding is popular because it's basically like PT, but brought back to life, which is why I really don't mind it, honestly. And I don't, listen, when it comes to visionaries that prove that they can make good games, I don't mind if they're stubborn. It's just that he's not at the reins of it, you know? People thought, like, this raid tier was going to be fucking crazy because Yoko Taro was going to be on it. He was going to have ridiculous mechanics, and people were going to suffer, and it was going to be super rough, and it was going to be the hardest raid tier yet. This ended up being, like, one of the easiest raid tiers for its time. Ever. I think Thunder God alone is harder than any fight in this entire raid tier. Thunder God alone takes the fucking cake for being a pain in the fucking ass. I hate that man. But I love his fight. I just hate having to do it every week with Pugs. Or I hate it because it's in the past. People thought like Nier is such a crazy game series where they like fuck with you mentally and stuff. And what ended up happening was nothing. It was a nothing burger at the end. They have 2 bosses that aren't even from the game that the raid tier was supposed to be based off of. They're just in. You know, like, they're just in the fucking fight arenas for Automata. That's it. Of course, now I know who they are because I played Replicant. And, like, don't get me wrong, Knave of Hearts is kind of cool. I think that, you know, you could throw him in. But why Hansel and Gretel? Why would you put those people in? Have another boss, you know, from Nier. You know, like, the tower was a cool fucking portion of the game. Or does A go over? I'm fucking going over. I don't care. The tower is such a cool portion. Like, that's infinite material right there. Harry wanted our characters to legit die. Yeah, and Yoshi P probably told him no, because there has to be a game beyond it. But what story was there even at the end of the Nier storyline? Like, nothing. That's why it's kind of like, well, what even really happened then? I always hate that. It's all, I've done that mistake before. I'm gonna play Dark Knight for the next one. Actually, no, I will not. I'm not that stupid. Yeah, I was right. Either's fine. Oh, that's bad for them. I mean, I'm personally pulling for a Kingdom Hearts tie-in, but that's just because I want to see a Kingdom Hearts tie-in. You know, like, I don't think this game had any ties with Kingdom Hearts 3 at all. I think that this game alone had no ties with Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, yeah, but he can't leave me flaccid after I put all this money and time into this fucking game. He just literally cannot. Unfortunately, that's just the nature of MMOs. Like, you can't have a definite end. The only definite end in MMO experiences is when the servers go offline. That's the only time it's a definite end. Everything else has to be a fake end. Even no matter how weird it makes the story, you cannot kill characters like that. I think I'm right. I really like this one the best. I think Tuppet's Bunker was the best. It's also just the music. Nier's real strong point is its music. Good times. And also, I really don't feel like you should have to play another game to understand the story that happens in this game. So I don't know, maybe at the end of this week-long, you know, bullshit, I won't have to, and we'll, you know, it'll be fully explained. Oh my god, why would you put the fucking laser there? I don't know, whatever. Maybe at the end of all this week-long bullshit, they'll, you know, it'll have a big expose that'll explain everything. Because the best you could do right now is speculate, unless they've said it somewhere and I just didn't pick up on it. Hilarious. This is such a baby pattern, it's not even funny. That was like one of the best patterns I've ever seen on this fight. Oh, that's rough. Yep. What is that healer wearing? Man, when you're a female in this game, you get some of the best glamours, and you get, like, the best idle animations. I'm really salty about that, you know? Like on some real shit, I like the female Dark Knight pose better than the male Dark Knight pose. I just wish you could have both, you know? Like, I hate that the female animations for a lot of idle animations are, like, just better than the males. Like, I want to place my sword in the ground, like, fucking, I don't know. I know that the Paladin idle animation for Gunbreaker, or for Paladin, was, I think, based off of Lightning, because there was no Gunbreaker in this game originally. I don't know about the Gunbreaker female idle animation. So I did anything Nier, I did root A and C. Hold on, let me fucking do this correctly. I believe, and I was like, you know what, I ain't chasing this rabbit no more. Come on, that's the best part. actually playing Nier to its end was very fulfilling. I personally believe that's one of my most fun playthroughs. It might not be one of my best playthroughs, but I had a lot of fun playing that game. Like, I genuinely had a lot of fun playing Nier. It's hard to really say what work is my best work on this channel, I'll be real with you. That's why I don't think you Bloodfest there. I think you just hold the Bloodfest for 20. I could be wrong. I'm not a high-level gunbreaker anymore. I would know something like this back in the day. But as a playthrough, I really liked it. I still think some of my best work is like a Metroid playthrough. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I think, was a good playthrough. Twilight Princess was probably a good playthrough because I actually know the game and I'm really familiar with it, which is why I need to replay it this year, probably. That will probably be a stream game because I haven't played Twilight Princess since I beat it again back in like 2018 or whatever. So I might play that soon, honestly. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm not even targeting this shit, man. How did I end up tanking all of this? I don't even know. Interject? What's that? Don't care. A samurai pulled this group. That was basically the end of me kind of caring about this pull. As far as I'm concerned, there ain't even really any other tanks in here. No one's even healing the warrior. Gunbreaker female is Lightning's animation pose, copy pasta Lightning. Yeah. Well, I thought the female version was it might be Warrior of Light, I could be wrong. But I could have sworn it was Lightning. Because, I don't know. They had her animations. I have no other logic behind it. Lightning was they probably still had like the skeletal rigging and shit, so they're just like, fuck it, adapt it for 14, call it a day. Which makes sense. Why would you want to reinvent the wheel? I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh cool, every female is now Lightning in this game, congrats. At least if you're a paladin. I gotta see what the female idol animations even are, because I don't even remember. I'm not pulling this thing in the center. Fuck that. But you know what? I love Warrior of Light, so imagine my surprise when I think that one of the best animated characters I've ever seen in media is a fucking full-on 3D boss in this game, and his fight's good, and it doesn't really have bullshit. Like, imagine how happy I was to fucking raid Warrior of Light. Like, seriously, don't point it at us. Are we gonna die? No. Okay. I did not regret doing that 99 times, by the way. That was a very, very worthy fight to do 99 times. I'm sorry, what are they doing? I wasn't looking. Sharp turn? Shit, I haven't done this in a while. That's in. It's in. Yep. Did I bait my whole group to die? No, okay. Damn, that was nothing. That shit got mitigated so hard. That was a 5,000 tank buster. Yeah, so probably the week after next. Oh, what? It fucked up. Oh, good lord. Probably the week after next, I'm going to start trying to clear E12, like, for real. Because I don't plan to play Resident Evil 8 outside of the fucking weekend. At most, I want to have it done by Monday, so that'll probably be what I do. Fuck it, I'll listen to this bullshit. I'm not gonna fucking... I'm just gonna eat that charge. It's unfortunate. That's just how the fight went. What? My shit froze. Jesus. Huh. Of course, my computer freezes right at the actual mechanic I need to dodge. Thanks. I just want, you know, like, I just want more stuff to be ubiquitous. I know that that's always kind of a weird thing to ask. That's why I feel bad asking for the 14 team. Because I feel like fucking Square Enix shits on them way too hard. And Square Enix, like, this is their fucking, one of their best works. And they just ask for so much from it. And I think it's unfair to Yoshi P that his team has to work so goddamn hard to make this game compete with a literal industry titan. Meanwhile, they just kind of casually crap out shitty fucking games, you know? It's not fair to them. It really isn't. And that's why I genuinely feel bad, because it's like, it's not their fault. They're doing the best they're dead, by the way. Probably, yep. Please, Super. No, I think he did. It's unfair to them, I feel. Why? Thank you. I was slightly out of range on that. It scared the shit out of me. Alright, unfortunately we won't get to see Alliance A's unit death cry, which is tragic because I've only seen it once. I've only ever once done this raid once and seen what Alliance A's says, and I don't remember what it says, and I forget if I screenshotted it, so the answer to that's probably no. Imagine that shit. I'm really kind of salty about that. Alright. Let's see Alliance B's. I feel like I always see B's, though, which is the fucked up part. This is the biggest discrepancy in DPS I've ever seen on this fight. I think C dying was just really tragic for DPS. Yeah, we didn't even see this. Don't get me wrong, Knave of Hearts is a really cool looking boss. That's why it shows up in Replicant. I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking cool. Because he is just as big. He's a big guy, dude. He's a really big guy. It's a shame that Dissidia just wasn't that good. I would have loved to play Dissidia, man. Dissidia has so much potential. Yeah, I can only fly that way. That's it. Yay, murder, death. For funny, if that's the way of the world.
And I want to die too. Oh, yes. I want to die.
I'm gonna close the window. I'm sorry. It's hot now, man. It's summer, basically. Jesus, oh my God. summer now. I'm pretty much just gonna have to start turning on the air conditioning. What can I say? Emulate Dissidio 12. Yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with Dissidio 12. They even went ahead and brought in some extra characters and stuff, and I actually own it legally. But yeah, like, I feel like Dissidia NT had so much potential. You know, there's so many... I'm not saying they gotta put every party member in the game, but there's so much potential for uniqueness in that game, you know? I hope the next Dissidia game, because they will make another, I hope the next Dissidia game they really fucking nail that shit, you know? Was this even in the game? I don't even remember this. What the fuck is this? Should have had the two brother robots. That was one of the coolest parts of the game. I love that shit, man. Nier Automata is such a good game. That was one of my favorite playthroughs I've done in the last like 3 years. It was a really good one. That shit was fucking cool, man. Do we go high? Yeah, we do, right? Yes, okay, good. I'm not a complete fucking idiot. I just went the wrong way for my party. Oh, god damn it. You know what, this doesn't even hurt me that much. That's hilarious. I'm just gonna take it. Kind of fucked up my rotation, but whatever. One sentence, don't outsource Dissidia. It was outsourced? Well, now I'm starting to see why it wasn't good. But I think it's more of a gameplay thing than like a content, well, I mean, not content, but you know, like the characters in it, right? You can't go wrong with the characters from Dissidia. I'm pretty sure a lot of the characters that are in Dissidia, that are in this game, they just took the models for them. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna totally drop my fucking shit. Am I? Yeah, totally. Fuck off. Stupid fucking bosses literally jumping at the most pivotal part of my rotation. It never fucking stops. That's what's gonna make me quit this game. I'm just one day gonna miss a cleave and just log off. And just never come back. Team Ninja? Oh, but Team Ninja isn't even bad. What? So what happened? I don't know. I own the game. I never played it. I was like, I got it for like 20 or some shit. I got that shit dirt fucking cheap. And that was like, not even like, that was like a year after release. The game was already dirt fucking cheap. And great, more orbs, my favorite. How did you know? Yeah, hopefully I finish Nier completely by Thursday. I'm actually going to wake up at a good time on Thursday and try to finish it. So that way I'm completely done and I can do the verdict and it can be off my computer. Not to sound like I'm trying to fucking ship it out and get rid of it. It's just I want to make sure I have enough space for Resident Evil. Because I know that once I start playing Resident Evil 8, that's like my primary objective, you know, until I finish it. Is I want to play Resident Evil 8. I didn't hit him. Fuck up. I was in that? Oh, fuck off. You can't even see the safe spot with all these people here. Oh yeah, we didn't do the other versions of this yet. My bad. Yeah, we have to do the laser. It's funny. It's the same shit from the game. That's awesome. That's so cool. I hate you. Alright. Hop to it. Peons. I'm standing here. What's happening? Shit, man. Good thing alliance raids aren't hard. We'd actually be in trouble. This is why you can't have hard alliance raids. I've said this for fucking years, and every time I say it, some wise ass is like, no, we can make it harder. You really want to push people? You really want to push people to the point of no return? Let's keep some, like, it's an MMO. At some level, it's got to be fucking chill. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and pretend otherwise. Alright, goodbye. Don't get mad at me. I don't know what positional he has from the front. Alright, this is the one I always fuck up on. I think it's the two beams, right? Please be right next to me. Go fuck yourself, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, what a disaster this fight is. This is actually like the worst fucking pattern imaginable. Like, could you imagine getting that? Like, look at that's the whole fucking party. I mean, people made it. Like, we didn't wipe. It's just like, that's the whole party that gets cleaved by this shit. I'm holding my no mercy. I don't care. I'm holding everything. Kill the bitch. Okay, what was this? What is the fuck? I don't need any of this. I'm passing on all this shit. It's just gonna burn a hole in my inventory. I've been pushed enough today that if I was playing right now, I'd probably be rage quitting. Oh, no, you don't even need to rage quit alliance raids. Pretty much every alliance raid, you could just be dead in the whole fucking time, and you just get carried through it. That's what people do. People will join alliance raids and intentionally not roll on loot and not play the game. Because once you kill the first boss, it really only works in the, I mean, it works in any alliance raid. Because the way it works is you cannot kick someone if you're in combat. You can't initiate a vote to kick if you're in combat. And you also cannot initiate a kick if you're rolling for loot, for obvious reasons. So what people will do is they'll join, by the way, nice glamour on that summoner that's behind me. What people will do is they'll join a fucking raid, and they will not move, they'll just AFK. And you never get to kick them because idiots, when you tell them, hey, let's kick this fucker, will still open the fucking loot chest and will still pull the boss. So these people just get to go unpunished. And you just piggyback them through a fucking raid. And because they're not playing, it actually takes longer for you to clear it because they're not doing any DPS. And you really only see that in Labyrinth of the Ancients and Crystal Tower. You don't really see it in World of Darkness, but like that's what people will do, and I fucking hate it. It's obnoxious. And the way this game should work is that if you don't participate in a fucking fight, you just should not get to roll on loot. And if you don't participate in multiple fights, you just need to get kicked. You just need to be gone. I don't care. Because if you really wanted to, you could get in and kill a boss. None of these bosses die in 3 hits, you know? If it's an unsynced, you know, undersized party, fuck it, don't have it. But I mean, like, the game operates without it. Like, it's not like the game is collapsed and that's all you ever see. It's just really obnoxious when you play this game and all you see are people. I had 3 people one time AFKing in Labyrinth of the Ancients. And I was like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, obviously we're gonna clear it. It's just gonna take longer and these dudes are getting piggybacked. We actually did kick the ones in our party. I did say I was not gonna pull until they got kicked. I had to put my fucking foot down. I'm like, come on, dude. You idiots are still gonna fucking pull and let these dudes get a clear off your hard work while they don't play the fucking game? Are you fucking kidding me? Have balls. So you could say no to shit. I was getting ready to leave. I'm like, fuck it, I'm a tank. I'll get into a queue. I don't gotta wait on you people. You people wait on me. I hate to be a dickhead about shit, but sometimes I gotta fucking put my foot down and be like, listen, that's not the way shit's gonna go. Especially on a video game. This ain't no real life shit. Pull your fucking weight. I don't care if you do 30 DPS. At least you're playing the game, right? I'm a tank. I'm not a bitch boy. I might meme it. I might joke. But seriously, like, just play the video game. Or just don't play the video game. It's that simple. It's a video game. Either you want to play it or you don't. On some level. Yeah, this room is way bigger in this version of events, by the way. Fucking love this song, by the way. But that's what I mean, like, it's a video game. It's designed to be fun. I get you want to do the most efficient thing, but come on, have a little bit of fucking respect for the other 23 people waiting on your dumb ass. Have a little bit of respect. I don't intentionally try to get people killed. They just happen to stand in front of me when the boss is firing a super laser, and there's no frontal positionals on any melee class in this game. I know that because I played all of them. Not a single class is a frontal positional, because that kind of defeats the purpose. Actually, Ninja used to, but that was more for solo leveling, and it didn't really do anything, and they removed it because it would confuse people. You know, you're like, oh, do I sneak? Why not just use trick attack? It's the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's you never want to use fucking trick attack. I'm waiting for this dude. Do we even need him? I'm about to pull. Nah, fuck it. We don't need him. I don't think we need multiple tanks. Fuck this. I don't do countdowns anymore, really. Everyone ignores them. Shit, man. I know that this game seems very difficult to a lot of people. I personally don't think it's difficult, but again, I've been playing this game now for 6 years, so I guess maybe I'm not the best judge of character for new players. But at least you gotta try, right? You're never gonna get better at something if you don't try. You know, everyone bitches about DPS and how awful it is to have ACT and how toxic it is. I didn't know how low my DPS was until I saw it for myself. And then that's what really made me start to fucking try to get better. You really don't understand it until you see how low you are and where you should be. And once you see those two things, then it all makes sense. Like, it's like a puzzle puts together in your head. And you're like, wow, I should not be doing... what was Heaven's Ward numbers? Like, 1,300 for tanks or some shit? I don't even remember. Heaven's Ward numbers were very low compared to what they are now. You know, like, you begin to understand, like, holy shit, I should be way higher than what I am right now. I'm not even gonna know Mercy. This shit's gonna die. Especially on Dark Knight. Dark Knight was the DPS tank back in the day. Dark Knight did bigger numbers than Warrior. At certain points. It was higher. Probably like the #1 Dark Knight in the world actually having a competition with the #1 Warrior in the world for top DPS of tanks. Like, come on. That said, I'm not going to antagonize people about their DPS, but you know, people, it's a self-respect thing, you know? You got to respect us enough to not waste our time with stupid shit. Because I've been in groups that just did not have the DPS to clear, let alone the mechanical undertaking. Some of my Ramu party finders were just disasters. I used to get really salty at Ramu. You used to tell people, hey, this is how we do Fury 14. Every fucking time. You do it twice the fucking match, you do it. Do you want me to do it twice, or are you gonna take it, other tank? I never had a problem with the tanks. It's always the fucking melee DPS getting greedy, or one of the range DPS not knowing where the fuck they're supposed to be. And just getting us all killed. And then parties would just disband, because it's like, why the fuck am I gonna sit here when this dude can't count to 7? True story. You want to talk about 7s? Try counting to 8 in Diamond Weapon. Try telling people what a fucking prime number is in a Readerana. That's why these fights became memes, because it's like, You have to explain to people what a prime number is. I'm like, oh my fucking god. Maybe in Japan that works. Their educational standard might be higher than Americans, but in America, that was a pretty rough time. Having to explain to people how to do fucking numbers. Oh shit. This is a very wide circle. Yeah, I fucked that up. I forget that's way wider than it appears. And I'm just like, wow. And it would always be my healers that can't do math. Which is crazy, because you would think that healers would be like the most numerically like knowledgeable class, right? Because you know you want a general idea of how much your heals do. Therefore, you know what heal is best for what situation. No, people just fucking hit buttons in this game. And I mean, it works. You don't have to like super big brain yourself, you know? Unless you're playing extreme, maybe or obviously Savage and Ultimate. Probably Unreal, because Unreal is a little difficult. Oh, Jesus. She didn't move. I hate this bitch. Why wouldn't you point it? Thank you. This kind of works. Why wouldn't you point it towards the corner? Good fucking god. What the fuck? He almost got me killed, by the way. And if you've played this game long enough, you've probably been introduced to a mechanic where you had to do some weird shit like that, you know? Like what we're doing right now is just numbers. You know how many party finders I was in for 012 to try to explain to people how to do fucking numbers? Numbers was a goddamn disaster when it first came out. You have to tell people how to do it and where to stand, and then watch out for the eye, and then the fucking cleaves, and then the sliding, and then afterwards you have to do it relative to the fucking Omega unit you're tethered to. Man, I had such an awful time with that, it wasn't even funny. And it was always a goddamn disaster, without fail. That's hilarious. I forget she recenters, goddammit. Trying to do the Tsukuyomi ad phase. Actually, all of you have been on my streams long enough. You've seen the suffering gif, right? Oh my fucking god. Oh, whatever, we're not getting it, thanks. You've seen the suffering gif. I got that from one of my runs of Tsukuyomi where we wiped. I don't know if I was streaming that or not. What a fucking awful experience, man. Again, wow, okay. I guess we're just not doing that. Oh, fuck me. I don't know how to do this mechanic off the top of my head. Someone else guide me. I have no clue where to go for this mechanic. I never learned how to do this correctly. Ever. I could take 3 vulns. It's not my problem. It's actually not my problem. I forgot that was even a mechanic in this shit. Hilarious. Imagine if we wiped. That's what I mean. Like, a lot of people that play this game, and this is just an observation, most people that play this game are just generally not directionally minded. As weird as that is to say. Like, they generally don't know, like, where north is in a fight. And for me as a tank player, not knowing where north is pretty much death. All the time. And you can never forget where north is when you play this game as a tank. That's one of the key instincts. I mean, I think even DPS should fucking know. I really do. I think that DPS need to know where north is as well, because when a call out gets given, you need to know where, what is that relative, you know? Because that could be anywhere, and you just wouldn't know. I could actually eat 4 parts resolve, which is hilarious. The thing is that when you're a tank player, when you fuck up, everyone knows that you fucked up. It's very obvious. I don't know why you're gonna stand here. Thank you. Oh, Christ. Okay, good. I should not really have to do that, but whatever. I'm willing to make compromises. Yay. Please, Lord, let me get the fucking minion. Oh, shit. I'm gonna get outrolled. Don't even get happy. Don't get fucking happy. That's an outroll right there. There's 10 fucking numbers someone can roll that are higher than that. Don't even get happy. Dude, fuck me, man. My luck is trash. Oops. My luck is fucking awful, dude. A 95. Alright, thanks. What is it? Torn from the Heavens. Oh, that's the song that plays during the 2B fight. Or the compound fight. Oh boy, let's see if I get it. Will I get it? Probably not. Where's that 97? Come on. Fuck me. Do it. Fuck me. Fuck me. You know you want to do it. Come on, come on, come on. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. I have this, right? I think I do. Yeah, I have the 2P one. I have both of the basics. I don't have the fucking the higher ones. Come on, come on. I know you want to take it. Come on, come on. Roll on it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. God, I hate life. I told you. Dude, what was the winning roll? A 90 fucking 5. Fuck off. I'm never gonna get it. It doesn't matter if it drops every fucking time. 100% drop rate. Can't fucking get it. Someone else outrolls it. Some fucking else. I just hate this game. Fuck off. Fuck off. Seriously. You can't even buy it, man. I have to sit through that shit again. Ugh, whatever, man. Of course, every time I get a good roll, an 89, 95, 96, 98, I get outrolled. Fuck you. Fuck your mother. Seriously. Sincerely love me. Go fuck yourself and fuck your mother while you're at it. Waste of my goddamn time. I'll see you next week. I'm gonna do this once a week. I'm gonna get mad at this game when I get shit fucking rolls. I'm gonna do this every Tuesday until I get this shit. Every Tuesday. I'm also gonna do the stupid story quest, because why not? And I know I'm gonna forget about it. I guess when I'm done with... Wait, what'd I do? Oh, I did the right thing. Once I'm done with Tower, I'm gonna do E12, and then I don't know if anyone... I don't even know. I'm gonna just chill. Maybe play Animal Crossing. Actually, I don't want to take Fire Emblem out of my Switch. I'm not gonna play Animal Crossing. I don't really have anything else to play, honestly. I'll just sit here and be annoyed that I can roll into the top, like, 10% of rolls and still not get what I want. Because some fucker gets it over me. Every time. Every fucking time. I want to see something. Whatever. At least you're guaranteed to get the mount from, like, BA and other stuff, so... I don't know why they don't just make it purchasable for, like, however many coins. I don't know. They insist on making it be roll given. I mean, the only good thing about it is that the more people that do get it, the odds of you go up over time. So if I just wait, I'll get it. But, you know, it's that type of shit that just pisses me off. It's like, come on, man. How bad can my luck really fucking be? I know I put luck stats usually low because, like, luck is, as the name suggests, completely based off of luck. But, fuck, man. I got 2 mounts on like a 90 roll. And after that, the universe is like, well, fuck you. It sucks to be you now. At least buy me dinner first, you know? Buy me dinner, maybe say some nice things, then whatever. Then let other people take stuff from me. For my awful rolls. I get tease rolls, is what I get. And I am looking forward to that Bajra stream, because I do know that that's like the next thing I'm going to do for this game. Is I'm going to have a Bajra stream. Besides these weekly Alliance raids, I'm going to do a Bajra stream. Because I haven't done Bajra in so long outside of my weekly DRs. And DR at this point is just, I hate it. It's not fun at all anymore. It's just a slog. You need to have essences to make it go really fast. And at this point, I'm just like, man, that's a lot of prep for something that's just basically like casual content, you know? I don't mind if it's like a thing you have to queue into. It's just between, like, I need to do Castrum more than I need to do DR. Like, I need to do Castrum like 3 times a week, right? Because that's a relic weapon. Because I don't want to do the Alliance Raid Roulette. There's too many chances you get something shitty in it. So I'd rather just sit in Castrum, and apparently no one does that anymore, so... I gotta do that on like a Friday night, but I stream Fridays now, so it kinda doesn't work out. Whatever. It's always DPS. Where the fuck are the DPS players? See, what people don't realize is that tanking in this game is very easy. That's what people don't understand. Like, tanking in 14 is not difficult at all. So, I just personally feel like if you're gonna play this game, playing tank is probably the easiest role, but I could just be predisposed to play tank in this game. I was not a good tank in World of Warcraft at all. So that's why I'm kind of like, here it's different. Castrum is super active in the EU. Well, I'm not EU. I guess Americans don't have the patience for Castrum. Or everyone who wanted to do it sat in DR, or I'm sorry, sat in Bajra all fucking day, and now they're done with it. Just like everyone who wanted to clear Eureka sat in Eureka, and then that was it. And my only regret is that I did Eureka basically in the span of a month. I was spending like 12 hours a day in that place. And I just couldn't do it anymore. I was burnt out. I'm like, who the fuck wants to spend 12 hours a day sitting around doing shit? You know, like the opening months of a Eureka is fucking terrible. You're walking everywhere. You know, like, I get it's meant to appeal to an old school. Now they lifted that. But now who even does Eureka? You know? Who actually wants to sit down and do Eureka? So I think they need to give it so you could like funnel experience towards classes or something, or get tomes or something like that. Because who the fuck wants to do Eureka at all? You know? Who wants to torture themselves for hours at a time? I would, because I enjoy Eureka. What's this guy wearing? Is this the augmented? No. This is the shit I want. Don't worry about it. There's no actual machine meaning behind anything machines do. Of course. Thanks, Nines. I appreciate it. Kill me. Yeah, why would the Knave of Hearts be in here? No clue. I'm sure it's explained somewhere in the lore, but that's the thing. You need to fucking find it somewhere. I don't know. You know, it's really nice that the Knave made a cameo appearance in Nier Replicant. You know, I really appreciated his boss fight here in this game. It really is one of my favorite ones, you know. He's a very great and amazing character. Gotta respect him for that. I'll take it. I don't give a shit. Do I look like I care anymore? After I lost that roll, I don't give a shit. I should have fit that in the no mercy window. I wasn't thinking about it.
Stacking the deck.
You know, I actually kind of like this. This is a good idea for a stream session, dude. This is cozy. We get to do Nier raids and chill. Alright, cool. Basically, it's just a music stream without actually being a music stream because that's against TOS for this game. Don't worry, I'll play the game. I'll do more than the average player. I'll actually do well. I have to actually render tomorrow's video. I'm gonna split the finale of Nier into 2 videos just because I need the extra days. Someone will be mad at me. Don't worry. And you know what I say? Fuck you. Thanks for watching the videos. I'm kidding. Maybe I won't actually. It depends how lazy I am and how much I actually want to edit tonight. I might not want to edit at all. All I can say is I know Resident Evil 3 or Resident Evil 8 is going to be just a terrible time drain, so. I like how this might just be a reskin Titan. I wonder what this healer's wearing, actually. The one that just came around the corner right there. I wonder what he's wearing. It was a very real thing in this game. I must know what your clothes are. There's actually a really good Link set in this game, if you want to look like Link from The Legend of Zelda. There's actually a really good set, and it's really early on in the game, actually, if you want to wear it. If I had the glamour plates for it, I would actually wear it. But I need way more glamour plates than what I have. Because I have a few other designs that I don't even get to use. Oh, aren't you so nice? Fine. Don't worry about it. Ain't a big deal. I'm a tank. Hell, if a tank moved on top of me, I would gladly cleave that fucker. Let him deal with that shit. That's his mistake, not mine. What's a fight where you had to intentionally step into an AoE? I can't think of any off the top of my head. Like oh god, Tsukuyomi was such a fucking nightmare, man. There you go, right here. Right here. I didn't knock him. Oh, he's a tank. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm telling you, man. Being a tank is like a higher state of existence, you know? Like you get to be a god, basically. Yeah, you're right. The hot and cold thing. That is one. Thank you. That's actually a really good reminder. Should we do that after this? I don't really know if I want to... I mean, I should just do it and get it out the way, right? Yeah, I probably should. Whatever, fuck it. Oh, shit. Alright, cool. Goodbye. Listen, I'm really glad they gave this guy a cameo appearance in Nier Replicant, you know? It's really cool that 14 bosses get to be put in other games. It's not something you see very often. What the fuck is this? And you want to know what's the worst part about this? This stupid little hat at the top. That's the worst part about that gear. That's the worst part about this, is the little cap. Okay. I don't even want it. Fuck off. I'm okay. I already have Biss, so it doesn't matter. Biss and everything but chest and weapon. Y'all pulled this thing? I couldn't even get a drink of water. Oh, Jesus. Hey, look, it's more monsters that were put in Nier Replicant from this game. Isn't that nice? That's really cool of them. Fuck off, man. I hit the fucking shit. Give me a break. I hate that. You hit the, you walk, you take one step away, and then you have to, it's like you're button mashing it out. Great. Thanks. Oh wow, I was actually out of that. Alright, pretty nice. Hilarious. You know, they sound like the Warcraft 3 sound when the orcs would enrage. That's exactly what these dudes sound like. Oh, fuck me. What do you do? What? Fuck me. They just end up having a bunch of bosses. All they do is fucking jump. I won't have time to Heart of Stone that. That's not gonna work. What's the cooldown on Anticipation? Is that also a 90-second CD? With Rampart? Fuck it, I'll hit this one. Go to hell. Yo, remember those Mario Sunshine streams I did? Those are some of the best streams I've done all year, man. I love Mario Sunshine. Goodbye. I love Mario Sunshine. That game never gets old to me. Even when I 100%ed, oh, I dropped my combo? I don't remember. Even when I 100%ed, that game is fun as fuck, man. I love it. Like, I know that I should be sad about the whole, like... What was the game that didn't come to the Switch that they should have brought? Mario Galaxy 2. Right, like, okay, I'm sad about that, but thank God Sunshine made the cut. And honestly, it is basically the best version of Sunshine, you know, they retooled everything about it. So I'm not salty about that. Man, this fight is something else. Like, the music for this tier gets a 10 out of 10, but it's kind of cheating because it's Nier. Like that's kind of what I would argue a lot of Nier is about, is the soundtrack. Oh, great, upgraded shield. I've never gotten hit by that until this time, but I don't really care, it's fine. You know what fight had a you stand in shit? Halicarnassus used to have you stand in shit. And I remember trying to pug Halicarnassus was a fucking catastrophe. Because people just were not prepared to have to consider something like, you know... intentionally, you know, taking an L. There's just some fights, man. You could explain it to people for hours and they don't understand it any better. I don't even want any of this shit. I'll wait for it to be uncapped if I care about it. Maybe someday we'll be able to get something cool like that again. Because I like Halicarnassus. I think that's my favorite one from the Final Fantasy themed tier. It's just that Halicarnassus, back when it was a thing, was shit because you didn't have access to all the roll actions. So there was actually like designated main tank and designated off tank. It was really kind of shitty because you needed awareness to not get critically hit. I don't know how that works now. It probably doesn't deal as much damage, hopefully. I have no clue if they nerfed it or how it works now that there is no awareness. Since it is a guaranteed critical hit. Like, if you hypothetically wanted to do it synced, I don't know how you would do that nowadays. You probably have to emblem it. But who does Halicarnassus, period, let alone synced? You know? Like, who even does that shit? I'll answer it. No one. No one does Halicarnassus anymore. All the third tier fights pretty much get abandoned because the only thing they drop are pants. And unless it's like a really fine-ass pair of pants, you're probably never going to do anything with it. The only exception to that is, hilariously enough, Gordius, because Gordius has the helmet in that tier. On the third fight. They changed it after that. Again, the modern rating in this game didn't start till Creator. Like, Midas was like the first steps, but Creator changed so much. Like, when you die, your cooldowns reset. That's what I mean, man. Like, they're figuring this shit out, and I just feel so bad that Square Enix is such a shitty fucking company. They consistently, like, do bad fucking ideas and projects. Imagine funneling money off of this masterpiece to fund Avengers. What a shame. What an absolute shame. It's terrible. Even if this game just went down to a trust system, this game has Final Fantasy down more than like so many actual Final Fantasy games. It's kind of disgusting. If you just took Shadowbringers in a vacuum, it feels more Final Fantasy than 15. Fuck 15. And you know what? I'll put Final Fantasy 10 under the bus too. Fuck that game too. Alright, now I made people mad. Fuck Final Fantasy X. I said it. Damn right. I hate that love story piece of shit. I'm not fighting these guys for aggro. Fuck that. They can do it. Nah, I don't feel like it today. Does this game have love stories? Does this game have a love story, though? That's the real question. What characters were in love in this game? Canonically, of course. Don't worry, I have my fan fiction written. Yo, did it take my fucking Rough Divide? It did, and it didn't actually reposition me. That's crazy. Damn, bro. That is brazy. Unsub. Well, yeah, Warrior Quest line. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I mean, Thancred has, like, father-daughter love, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, real fucking romance love. Like, I don't think so. You know? I'm pretty sure they haven't done that yet between too many characters. Ehrenwald likes Ferdola, but that's not, like, super giga romance, you know? That's more like, oh, you're cute, and you're crazy, but I might do something stupid to try to protect you. I don't know. They let you flirt with Ishtola. Does that count? I'm really glad I fucking recognized her in Valhalla. That's so cool. It's just cool that she's in the game, period. That's all. I don't... Go away. I'll just take it out here. It's not even that 10 is bad. I wasn't really feeling that love story. See, I don't really like love stories. That's the sad part. I can't really, they're usually very cheesy. I can't get in the mindset for them, you know? See, I liked Symphonia because it wasn't really like a super hardcore love story. Eternal Sonata kind of throws its love plotline in at the last minute, which was one of the things I did not like about it. As a story of just poor Chopin suffering on his deathbed, like, I fucking love it. But as a weird love story between these two anime characters I don't give a fuck about, and why? As I stopped using ages ago. Nice. Yeah, I kind of stopped caring about him. I did not use Polka or what was the guy's name again? I don't even remember what that dude's name was, the gray-haired guy. I stopped using him ages ago. I would just use, like, a couple of different characters. Beat was pretty good. I remember Beat being good. I haven't played Eternal Sonata in over a decade at this point, mind you. This shit's cool. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Dude, Automata is so fucking good, man. See? I don't know why the logic virus is such a big deal. Yeah, all the class quest lines actually have some sort of romance. That is true. I forgot about that, actually. It's been a while, what can I say, right? Not half bad. Can we just get a tank buster that's just called, like, Suffering or Punishment? I'd love that. Child's Play is a good one. Lol. It queued it up. I was trying to cancel that. Oh man, I like that there's no chains on me. Oh, that's so nice. You know, it's really fucking cool that I won't die here. Bye. You know, at that point, you just gotta accept your death. Ah, no strings on me, motherfuckers. So nice. Cruelty. Alright, it's fun time. What? These are all gonna go... I did it wrong. I read it wrong. I'm an idiot. In my head, that none of that made any fucking sense. This is fine, actually. We could stand right here. Alright, like right here. It's fine. Like right here, right? I think. Something like that. Yep. Does the guy in the Gunbreaker quest line like his Vieira healer? That's totally got to be like a parody of like tank boyfriend, healer, girlfriend shit, you know? Definitely. Your little alliance is pointless. You'll never compare to us. Yep, this is actually really good, by the way. I'm not going to take it. That tank jacket is actually really good. It's better than the Pentameld. I'm not entirely convinced it being put in this was a mistake. Or it was intentional. I feel like it was a mistake. Tanks need to suffer more. What's the Paladin quest line? Yeah, that one dude likes that other chick. The Dark Knight quest line is always standalone. Everyone always talks about how good it is. Everyone loves it. I don't even remember the rest of them outside of that. I remember some. I know that the Red Mage one had the Game of Thrones references. Black Mage is, well, I did them all recently, but it's like weird shenanigans with people in the guild. Ninja is, the ninja man doing weird shit. Yeah, stuff like that. I was really hoping that this would be an actual boss fight, you know? They could have axed Hansel and Gretel and given us like this and another boss fight or something. There's enough content. Fucking love the tower. Actually one of my favorite ending sequences in a game I've played in years. I think it's really well done. Because the subject matter it's based off of is really good. Oh shit, I almost didn't see it. mean, I played some good games in the last couple of years, you know, like Ghost of Tsushima, Fire Emblem. It's not like I'm wanting for good games. I played, in my opinion, some of the best games I've ever played, you know, for the channel or in my life in the last couple of years. So, you know what, credit where credit is due, you know, like, I thought Odyssey was a really fucking good game. I really enjoyed Odyssey. My DPS is going to be actually dog shit. Fuck yeah, I loved Odyssey. I loved Odyssey from day one. Thank you for pointing that directly at me. I loved Odyssey from day one, man. I didn't have that marker, right? I don't think so. Good times. FF10 story was not bad, but was not good either. It was very down the middle. Everything around it was fantastic. I don't think it has one of the highest turn-based ever reached. I liked it for the tactical nature of it. Like, I think it's good. I prefer active time combat, like the old, like 6 and 4. But if you had to do something like that, I kind of prefer that. You know, like every RPG, JRPGs are some of the most creative battle systems I've ever seen in a genre, you know? Like, usually with first-person shooters, it's like fast-paced and shit. But like, for JRPGs, like, there's so many unique battle systems I could think of off the top of my head. And 10 was good in that aspect, and it had a pretty interesting leveling system, which I thought was cool, which Valhalla could have stolen more from, in my opinion. But the backstory's cool. I think the villain's motivations are pretty bad, and I'm not a huge fan of the love story. And I know Final Fantasy has always had love stories, but I personally find, like, 4's to be better. I think 6 has better love story between Locke and Celes, even if it's a little bit more clipped up and not as focused. Who does Cloud eat? Oh, Cloud likes fucking Tifa. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Only because I think Tifa is, like, top tier as far as Final Fantasy females go. The remake is totally coloring my opinion of that, because in the remake, playing as Tifa is, like, the highlight of my fucking... He's, like, the highlight of that game, honestly. Oh, hilarious. What was I gonna say? See, the problem is that, like, just the 3D era, like, all the cool Final Fantasies are mostly, like, 2D, you know? The only one that got made from 2D into 3D was 4. And I guess you could argue 3, but 3 doesn't really have, like, a main character, you know? That's kind of the point, is it's like just the the Warriors of Light doing shit. And credit to them, because I love all 4 of them are so unique in their own ways. It's just that Final Fantasy 3 is a goddamn grind fest, and that's the worst part about it. Did I step in early? Nope. You would have thought. Cloud likes her, but Cloud is garbage. Yeah, I don't like Cloud. I never liked him as a protagonist. I like him as a supporting character, which is why I like Crisis Core. Crisis Core was one of the few games... That was a very rough pattern right there, by the way. Crisis Core was one of the few games that actually made me tear up at the end. Like, genuinely, I thought Crisis Core was such a feelsy game at the end. Like, that's one of my favorite gaming experiences. I don't know if I've ever told the story about it. I probably I either told it all the time or I've never told it. So I was on a cruise at that time, and I brought my PSP, and I'm like, alright, I guess I'll play this long RPG, because I'm going to be on this shit for a week or whatever, right? So I'm just like, sure, I'll fucking play it. It's a JRPG. I don't even like 7. Let me just fucking play this game, because I think a friend of mine said it was a really good game, and so I was like, of course I'll play it. Whatever, I'll try anything once. One of the best gaming experiences I ever had in my life. Hands down. Like, once I got into it, it was slow at the start, but once I got into it, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. This dude is a cool as fuck protagonist, and, like, shit happens to him in that game, and I just felt awful. And I kept playing, because that's the kind of sick fuck that I am. Let the light in. But yeah, that was one of my favorite gaming experiences of my life. I love Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Which is why, like, it not getting reported and remade, that's one game that needed to be ported, like, 20 times over. And it never got ported, and it's tragic. Whatever, man. Oh my god, I was right at the edge. That's spooky. By the way, this is Kaine's theme song. Kinda cool how I was able to place it after I fucking played this. This whole thing is a fucking replicant raid, and they just didn't tell you. They didn't tell any of us. We all got robbed. No, I don't need to pull them that far. It's hard to tell when it's that far below you. I think I'm fine, right? Wow, that was safe. Oh, someone provoked off me. What a bitch. Fuck. Beep beep. Meow. Good fucking times, man. Perfect. Wow, aren't we fucking lucky? Look at this nice pattern. On a lighter note, there's this. Why? Jesus. It's fine. I didn't get hit. It's whatever. Oh, man. What the fuck? Look how far he was from him, and he still got fucking clapped. Yeah, so I'm gonna do E12 after this. I don't know if I want to do fucking DR. I hate DR so much. I try to do DR on Saturdays just because life sucks. What? Okay, life sucks. Yeah, that's one of the things I saw for Final Fantasy VII Remake. I know I'm gonna finish it. I'm just kind of tired of it. I think that Square Enix and their fucking penny pinching days just worn me the fuck down. I fucking hate it. And I know the greatest irony of it all is that I'm a massive Square Enix fan and I love this fucking franchise. But man, do they like to fucking milk it. There's no reason that Final Fantasy VII Remake needed to come out in multiple parts, other than the fact they just wanted to charge multiple times for it. There's no fucking reason it needed to come out like that at all. It's terrible. It's so obvious to milk it and to do fan service. Which is hilarious because that's all this game needs to do, and it does it, in my opinion, very fucking well. Let's see if I can do this. Did I provoke? No, I didn't. So one arm's length can cover both of those pillars. That's actually really good to know. Dude, what is this fucking pillar locationing? That's awesome. How'd you still die to that? That's like the nicest pillar pattern I've ever seen. I think Puppet's Bunker is the best out of all of these. It's something about Puppet's Bunker is just fucking cool. I don't know what it is. What? Yo, you see that? That's hilarious. Oh shit, I did it wrong. I wasn't looking. I was too busy laughing. That was fucking hilarious. Dude, red mages and backflip, after a certain point, I would just stop using displacement. I feel like you need to have like a rear view mirror stapled to the side of your fucking weapon because that shit is brutal. It's the ultimate test of, are you aware what buttons are you pushing when you're pushing them? And it's just, I feel so bad because it has a potency to it, you know? Because if it didn't have a potency increase, no one would ever fucking do it. No one would ever displace. They just wouldn't. They would always choose engagement. I'm not dying to this. Beat, beat, motherfuckers. I would never fucking do it, man. Ever. In a million years. Oh shit, the small stubby. Oh, hey, look, a shit roll. Oh, hey, look, bad fucking rolls. Oh, wait, holy shit. Am I gonna get outrolled on a fucking 97? Am I gonna get outrolled on a 97? Am I gonna get outrolled on a 90 fucking 7? I ain't taking this. Y'all can have that shit. 95 on that Orchestrion. What is that? Sound at the end 8-bit? I think I already have that. Okay, let's see what I get. I'm not getting the stubby. There's no way that the stars are going to align that 23 other people roll below a 67. That's actually statistically unlikely. Can't even be upset at that. I'm going to be upset at these two 90s over here. What? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Wow! Wow! Get me the fuck out of here, man. How many times can I get fucked in one night? Seriously. A 97. What was the winning roll on that? There's only two possible winning rolls. There's literally only two possible numbers. It could be, dude, what the fuck? My controller, what's happening? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What was the winning roll? I have to know. I have to know. Alright, so for Sound of the End 8-bit, the winning roll was a 98. Let's see. Where is it? So I lost by 3. What did I lose by? Did I lose by 1 or 2? Oh, fuck off. This game sucks. Scanning for style. A 98. Yeah, I lost to a 98. On both of those rolls, I lost to a fucking 98. Wow. Thanks. Thanks, game. I really appreciate it. How did you know? Amazing. Like, I like, most people would look at a 97 and be like, wow, I have it. That's in the bag. I look at it and I'm like, what are the odds that someone's going to come with the 98 and the 99? I mean, it's possible. It's just fuck off. That's like the 7th time in a month. It happened to me 4 times in 1 week. It happened to me once last week. I don't really want to count the 89. I feel like someone will be anal and say that an 89 doesn't count. But come on, fuck off. It's not even like I'm rolling a 91, right? Or a 92. I'm rolling 95 or better and still losing. Whatever, man. I'm never gonna get this shit. Oh, great. Double scholar. Thank you. Just fucking kill me.
Joined as one, never to be parted, unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
What fucking ghetto opener did I just do? Oh, I fucked up. No, I didn't. I have high enough skill speed. Where the fuck is it? I get outrolled on a 97. I'm never gonna fucking forget this shit, by the way. I'm gonna literally just remember this for the rest of my fucking life. Unbelievable. Outrolled on a 97, a 98, a 96, a 95. Always. Always. It never fails. What a disaster. No triple weave. I don't even care anymore. I'm ending the stream after this. I'm fucking done, man. I'm just so mad right now. I don't even want to commentate no more. This is fucking stupid. There ain't nothing to commentate about. You know how I fucking play this fight already. So fucking annoying, man. Like the small stubby, I don't even get mad unless it's like an 80. I just get mad at the fact I can't roll into an 80 regularly. Now it's not even that I never roll into it, it's that I never fucking win. You gonna cancel this shit, bitch? Yep. Must you interfere?
Must you interfere?
Our utopia will only be complete once you are erased from our memory.
Our utopia will only be complete.
I actually like this better on Savage. I don't like this intermission at all. I'm glad it's not in Savage, thank the fucking Lord.
Once you are erased from our memory.
Shit is cheesy. You wanna know what I like? Action. That's why I like the Savage fights this time around. They're fucking action. It's just boom, boom, boom. Crazy shit happening.
You've got to protect her memories. Hurry!
Unbelievable, man.
You would defy us.
Like, how fucking bad can my luck be? Like, seriously. It just gets to a point. It's like, how fucking bad can it be?
These
Like,
are
really.
quite good.
See? Let's have another one. Half each.
Whatever. Oh, good Lord. Fuck.
Such fragile things.
What happened to the other half?
This guy is the fucking Zodiac weapons for Ninja. That's pretty good. Those are pretty rare, actually. Because most people don't want to sit through Zodiac weapons. Someday they're going to nerf the Zodiac weapons, and I'm going to feel really bad about it.
I told you it would make a great necklace.
Beautiful. I think it'll
I don't even think this is magic, but whatever. I don't
Me?
care.
But I thought you should have it.
Classical sculptures.
I ain't blowing anything major on this. Crazy.
They shattered. They fade.
It's actually kind of cool to see that all the mechanics are still in normal mode.
Is this ice? Where did this come from?
If this goes on much longer, she'll forget
Yeah, I'm
everything.
clocking out after this. I'm annoyed. I'm beyond pissed right now.
How about this one?
I don't even want to sit through DR. You're really supposed to do DR more than once a week, by the way, if you want to get weapons. But like, who really wants? Like, that's the one step that sucks. Like, I don't do Palace of the Dead. I've never done Palace of the Dead, really. I feel like I'm really shoehorned into doing that, and I'm not a fan of it. I kind of preferred when it was like something overworld based, or you know, something like that. And unfortunately, that's not what it is this time. There's a one step that annoyed the shit out of me.
No. we
Everything
can't let
else
this
I felt was
happen.
manageable. Even the Lacus Latore step is manageable.
You are unworthy of my utopia. We shall bring eternal harmony.
Is it vitality and tranquility, or what is it? Tranquility and vitality.
Perfect balance.
Joke's on you, this way is north. Far sides. Fuck me, man.
Now all memories belong to us.
Shiva or Titan first? I think it's random. Or maybe it is always Shiva. Now that I think about it, it's Shiva on Expert, or I'm sorry, it's Shiva on Savage, and probably is Shiva on normal mode too.
Memories of ice.
I don't think they freeze the floor though, right? No, that's a normal mode only mechanic, which is actually kind of rare that they have something that's more difficult on normal than it is on Savage. Like not just because of people doing it wrong, just in general. Yeah, she doesn't freeze the floor during Shiva on Savage. Just close in her cards. Alright, whatever. We are not skipping Titan. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't wait. Tuesday fucking depression, man. Every time I'm gonna get outrolled. Wasn't it? Yeah, what the fuck? What are you guys doing? I actually like this fight on Savage so far that I've been up to. That was a hilarious Shikuchi. I really do like this fight. I just think Lions is just a fucking clusterfuck, man. That's my personal opinion. Lions is kind of clusterfucky. It's not even necessarily hard. It's just kind of everything happening at once is, you know, it's a certain. That's a way to do a fight for sure. All right. Do I want to do anything else in this game? Do I want to do anything else on stream? Period. You know, I really am looking forward to that Fire Emblem stream tomorrow. I think that'll be really fucking cool. I'm not staying here for long. I'm gonna end probably in a few minutes. We've been here long enough. Fuck this game. Fuck this game and its fucking cheating RNG. I'm gonna blame someone for it, and it won't be my fucking bad luck. I mean, it is my bad luck, but it won't be me. I roll early, so that way, in theory, none of the rolls have been locked out. And unfortunately, that just means I get to know how disappointing my rolls are gonna be. don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with any of this. That's it. Actually, do I have enough things to buy the mount speed upgrade? Because you know that's going to be... How many people are even in here? Oh, it's full. Never mind. I take it back. Are they in Castrum? No. Okay. That's actually pretty good. It's a full instance. Oh wow, it's cheap. Okay. Maybe I'll spend some time in here sometime in the near future because I do need the stuff from it. Wait, where was it? Wait, where did it just go? Where the fuck did the mount just go? What does it look like? Okay. Thank you. Alright, anyway. That's all I wanted to do. They added that like a month ago, and I just never got it because I haven't been in here in like a month. There's nothing to do. Once you hit level 15, there's nothing to do. See, the way that I feel like they could do this better is like Eureka's system isn't necessarily bad. It's the light farming in Eureka that's trash, and there's no way to convert Protean crystals and the other Pagos crystals into light or into Protean crystals. I feel like if they added that, it would be way easier to get them out. Or get the weapons. I just don't know why they never made that change. Especially after how awful Eureka was received over and over and over again. Eureka, I don't think ever had an instance where it came out and people were like, yeah, this is cool, this is awesome, and I love it. I'm pretty sure every instance of Eureka was met with criticism, especially Pagos. Pagos is a big jumping off point for Eureka. Like, a lot of people did not return. It was a marked decrease. But, I mean, most people that went through Pagos, back when I was looking at the stats for it, generally finished Eureka. Just because, I mean, if you're done with Pagos, I mean, it only gets better. Anyway. That's all I've got for you guys today. Thanks for showing up to the stream. I'm going to go and cry in a corner and eat myself until I'm sick. Because my rolls are trash in Final Fantasy. And there's nothing worse than having bad luck. The only thing worse than... I mean, fuck off. I hate whatever. I'm done. I'm not talking no more.
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
Why, Nixon? Why? Ow! Death! I love some pussy before I go.
Dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it.
Oh, that's a lot of damage!
More teams are having fun, finding some results.
But you also get lost in the sauce.
So I get hide the money, y'all! There's poor people around!